questions to ask, right? I campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on even deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Good evening, everyone. Big up. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing fine this Tuesday evening, and we are back for another Premier League review show. This is a show where we look at and discuss every game from the last game weekend, and I can't wait till we get to yesterday's game. By the way, absolute chaos all round. JC, how's it going?
I watch Match of the Day, so I think I'm good to go. And that's as far as my knowledge goes, because as you know, I don't do nothing other than Palace.
Yeah, which is a fair shout. Guys, just before we start, obviously you can see that it's myself and JC, and it will probably be us for the foreseeable time. Please, obviously send your love out to both Nicky and Nate. There are some like family things going on at the minute. I can't go into too much detail, but just obviously send them your love. If they're in the chat, just obviously drop a heart emoji for them. You know, they're doing their best to keep strong at this time. And we said, listen, we're more than happy to obviously take the fort until they're ready to return, and they've got as much time as they will please as well. So if you don't see Nicky or Nate for foreseeable time, this is the reason why and stuff. So yeah, just thought I'll get that out there for you. Also, if you do see me and JC do little side eyes, Palace under 21s are playing against AFC Wimbledon. Which cup is this? Is it Johnson Paint?
The Pizza Cup.
The Papa John's. The Papa John's trophy. So yeah, Palace under 21s are playing against AFC Wimbledon as we speak. Right, let me get these banners up. So there isn't any real news banners because I did check. So we're going to go straight into
there's
the first.
No news whatsoever. All
right, fair enough. We'll go to straight first game of the weekend.
Oh no, there is news for next week. That referee that had a stinker went down to the Championship is now reffing City Chelsea next week. So he had a stinker in the Premier League, then he got demoted and had a stinker in the Championship, and now he's reffing City Chelsea.
The biggest game of the weekend.
Exactly.
That is carnage. Now, obviously, don't forget we've got the Palace game going on here, the under-21s game, but we also are aware that the Champions League games are on at 8 o'clock as well, so we will do our very best to make sure it doesn't go over that time. But watch Palace if you can. Right, first game. Now, this is a game we saw as we reached the cricket ground. It was such a boring game of football.
Dead.
It was so bad.
The only team that looked like they were going to score was Fulham. But
yeah, at the time of it, yeah.
Man United, I guess, got lucky with the amount of mistakes that Fulham made in the lead up to their goal, really.
Oh, it was so
Fulham,
bad.
What was it? I think if Fulham didn't fluff their lines about 9 times in a row, then 1-0.
1-0 Wimbledon.
If they didn't fluff their lines 9 times in a row, then
it was crazy, isn't it? Like so many opportunities.
0-0, but
yeah. It started from Robinson not dealing with the initial long diagonal. Then Ream comes over, and instead of him just clattering it into Rosette, he hits Robinson in the back. Then Polinia's trying to keep the ball in his own area. Like it was just a kamikaze amount of errors, and which culminated with Leno should have saved it as well. When you look at the replay,
yeah.
Other than that, I guess the major talking points I would say were there's 3. The McTominay goal, which got disallowed. If it's for offside, no one was offside, but Maguire was, but he wasn't interfering initially. McTominay was not offside in any phase, but there was rumours that he was pulling a player. But so because he was offside initially and he pulled a player, I think that's why they ruled it out. I don't know. I think the goal should have stood anyway. The second one, Anthony's dead food. Like, he's so dry. He's so poor. And I think Ten Hag's had enough. That's twice now he's been substituted early.
And he was substituted for Palestri as well, which is something else to say about it, really.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Now, finally, Harry Maguire. Now, granted, he had a very good game. But what is the concussion protocol? Because he looked groggy.
He should have been taken off the second that he got smacked in the face, really.
You know, it's crazy. And granted, he said, listen, I'm going to just get on with it and whatnot. But the ramifications or the repercussions that could happen after a game, like, you can't take lightly. You know, it happens a lot, like in NFL, for those who follow it. There's been many a time where someone's just collapsed, like, because they've had the impact and then they've collapsed later on, in the game or later on in the day. And, you know, these things need to be taken serious. But Charles
França.
Oh, well, I didn't even realize he's playing. I didn't even see the lineups.
Oh, basically, the front line is a Hamada in the 10, Mola, Ebue, and França. So it's a very attacking forward line. Great pass from Hamada.
Fairs. Cool. Let's move on. This game gave me jokes.
I'm fuming though because I went 3-2 to West Ham, not to Brentford.
Right. To Brentford, fair enough.
So I'm fuming, but it was a great game to watch on Match of the Day.
It was. Listen, West Ham fans, yeah?
Hold that.
Hold. Neil Maupay. Now, I don't want to tempt fate, you know? But Neil Maupay's first goal in 46 games, which, if memory serves me right, that means his previous goal may have come against us.
Why did you let it bounce goal, right?
Because I can't think of, if it's 46 games, that's about the length of time.
About that, yeah. He was only at Everton for a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been that goal. Because that was under Vieira, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's about, 2 seasons. It's about that, 2 seasons.
So, which is crazy. And in all fairness, West Ham's defending all round was shambolic. I know they were missing Kurt Zouma, but Brentford were just putting cross after cross after cross, and West Ham couldn't clear their lines at all.
Well, at least Brentford know what they're good at, and they just stuck with it, really.
That's definitely their strength, getting crosses into the box, you know. Great finish from Kudus, though. Like
scissor, right?
Yeah, scissor / bicycle kick. And then they took the lead, you know. And Gerard Bowen, fair play to him, because he's having a cracking start to the season, you know, getting loads of goals. But they couldn't hold the lead, you know. Now, just before Brentford actually took the lead, there was an incident between Antonio and Benrahma, which I found hilarious. And the cheek of Antonio to complain is just like, what you did, mate.
Yeah, if he left it for Benrahma, just side footed straight in the net, whereas Antonio was trying to slide and hook his leg around it.
It's crazy. It was a tapping from Benrahma. You know what I mean? So,
but the pressure that Brentford managed to build up on West Ham in that 50th to 70th minute was incredible, really.
It was relentless. And you know what? There's a player that I wouldn't say he doesn't get the recognition, but the question has now been asked: should he try to aim for maybe a bigger club? Mbeumo. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because he's the man at Brentford right now.
How many times have you seen it where when someone's the man at one club and they go to a bigger club and they fall off? It's happened a lot.
It does happen a lot.
But I have to say that I think that no matter what part of his game you look at, He's just good. He's got the burns. He's got the finishing. He can defend. He can play multiple roles. He's actually not that old. I think he's 26, 27.
Oh, wow.
So he's not old. And really, he's showing that he can do all of this without Tony as well.
That's the key. Yeah.
We need to remember. Granted, Wissa is great as well. Don't get me wrong. But Wissa's not Ivan Toney. And he's doing this with Wissa right now. So if when Tony's back and he's got someone to play off of so they can't double up on him. Remember, he's been doubled up, tripled up on right now. Because they've got him and Wissa up front and that's it. Add Tony to that, they can't double up on him anymore. If anything, he'll get better because of Tony. So if you put him in a team with better players, he'll look even better. So I think that he probably deserves a big club move, maybe at the end of the season, maybe next season, January, because that's probably, where Brentford are money will win it. They'll cash in when they can get the most money possible. So maybe they might do it next year, January, because you can get more money off people in January. But he's class. He's a great player.
100%.
Love him at Palace, but he's too good.
No, this is it. And guys, we're gonna just put the comments up because obviously we want to make sure that we get through the show. You lot can get your tea, or bevy, alky if you want to, and enjoy the Champions League. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we will say thank you so much. We just broke 1,700 subs, so thank you so much for 100%. Everyone who's supporting the channel. We do this because we love it, and it's fun in like interacting with you guys. So just thank you. That's all we can say. Let me see if there's anything. So it was 2 against the Hammers. Oh, this is average.
You are wrong.
I don't agree with this either. He's a problem.
You are badly mistaken, my friend.
I think you know what, you might have to actually see him in person. Like he's a nuisance.
Well, the lack of ball knowledge with this comment. I'm joking. But yeah, if you see this guy in person, he may look dead on TV and he may not have very good highlights. But if you see how this guy plays, how he moves, even his finishing sometimes, he's a great player.
He's literally a pest. Like, he's just everywhere, in my personal opinion. Roland Wissa. It is what it is. But that took us above West Ham into 10th at the time, and obviously this was before the main event of last night. We're not going to say much on this. Great win. Great away win.
Dead game. Great win.
Dead game. Great win. And obviously Jez is going to be out for a while. But
it says at least a month, but I reckon it'll be much longer than that if he's having a scan.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, fair play to Everton for their turn up in form. But from what I've been hearing, and I'll check the stats, they had like about 6% possession.
They did, but they still had more shots than Brighton, though.
And this is it. Daesh, I think, has now literally got them playing Daesh ball. Well, and it's working.
Well, funny enough, obviously, this week we have recorded Tactical because Dan isn't able to make it for the live stream on Wednesday. But I'll let you in on a little Dan bloop already. Dan called Everton Burnley a good few times in this Tactical. And I said Everton are basically just Burnley because they are. Daesh has brought even players from Burnley, like McNeil and Tarski. He's brought his own Donnies from Burnley to make Everton Burnley. So that's a little spoiler for you.
Fairs. Obviously, Mikalenko with the early strike. And you know what, to Ashley Young, it's such an unfortunate own goal to concede. I
have to say, though, even though we hate Dunk, what a finish that offside goal was.
Oh, yeah.
What a finish.
And funny, sorry, that's a screenshot I probably should have got. But
Oh, the
It
offside
weren't
was a bit
offside.
dodgy, wasn't it?
It weren't offside.
It was a bit
I mean,
dodgy.
I mean, when we saw it on SofaScore, we were like, "Get it in dunk!" Because you know how we feel about dunk, but we looked at it back and said, "Yeah, this is not offside."
It was a vio, isn't it?
It was so bad.
Actually, a vio, but is what it is, man.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that we could say about the defending for that own goal is Ashley Young's got to close him down, and he has a similar issue that Ward has.
It wasn't Young that closed him down. It was Harrison closed him down. Matoma beat the man, whipped in a cross, and then it hit Young.
Yeah,
So
but
he sort of stuck his foot out to deflect it away, and it sort of looped into the goal.
But that's the issue I was alluding to, so I should be more clear. Why is Harrison chasing Matoma?
That's how they defend. And that's a little spoiler for you on tactic.
So if that's, then there's going to be loads of potential like pitfalls for them, you know, because the position's going to be all over the gaff. But yeah, it finished 1-1, and yeah, there's not much more we can say about that game.
A bit meh.
Yeah. This game, however,
Doku.
I've
worked on my griddy since the last time, so
Doku was moving mad.
a hat trick of assists. His
And a
goal was actually taken decently well.
Wait, I think it was 4 assists, you know?
Is it? I'm sure it was only 3.
Maybe it was 1 goal, 3 assists, but either way,
let me double check.
It was crazy.
Let me double check that. Okay.
Hammoned is.
Okay, so assist.
Wait,
Doku,
no
1,
way. Have they got French up top?
2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 assists.
Yeah, going for it. That's crazy.
Francis playing left wing.
Gotcha.
He's not up top.
Yeah, I mean, Sinistera, I think he pulled one back at forward. And you know what the bad thing is? Bournemouth actually played okay until they conceded.
Oh my gosh. 2-0.
2-0 Wimbledon.
What an L from who was that gave away the ball? You see, this is what Chairman was saying when people were giving him a little bit of hate. That we went to go and see this great under-23s team play against Sutton, and they got absolutely torn apart.
Wait, who's 20? Is that Richards?
So
no, it's Emery that plays.
Ozo.
Oh my gosh!
Ozo mucked it up,
and then took a deflection.
Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah, so going back to the game, can I talk about Bernardo Silva's finish?
Yeah.
And Pep was like, I used to see Lionel Messi do this every time, you know. So I think obviously to see Silva do it, but first of all, great pass from Doku, and then I don't know who was it. Lloyd Kelly maybe. He sent him all over the gaff, like he was confused, and then dipped it over the keeper. An absolute great finish, incredible finish. So that was 2 for Silva. 1 for Akanji. I think Akanji's one was Doku's shot that hit his back. Foden and Ake with a diving header late on as well. So yeah, comprehensive win. And Bournemouth, between them and Sheffield United, one of the gaffers are going, boy.
I think whoever twists first will get out of it, if I'm honest. So I don't know why they're not all going for it at the moment.
This is it. Well, international break's coming, so it might be one of those ones where they've identified a replacement, they sack the manager, international break starts, new manager in, got a week to work with the players.
Probably.
And speaking of potential week to... Oh, is there another chance? No. This is the first game where there's an incident.
Can I just say, before you say anything about the incident, Archer's goal was so cold.
It was a crazy finish. Archer still claim for a penalty. What a strike, by the way.
Oh, running through on goal, absolutely slapped it, bar and in. Mate, that's everything you could ever want from a striker, man.
And the knee slide archer celebration as well.
I'm actually upset we didn't try and buy this guy, man.
How much did Sheffield United buy him for in the end?
14.
But Villa's got buyback clause or something.
They can get him back for what they paid.
What they paid? Okay, fair enough.
So basically, it's a loan.
It's a massive loan. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, he's a decent striker. To be fair, he was very clinical in the championship as well. So fair play to him. Obviously, Bellegarde pulled a goal back, thinking, "Yep, I said an away point. It's decent." Then off, I don't know how this was given as a penalty. Fabio Silva, I think it was on Baldock.
Yeah, Fabio Silva definitely pulled away from the challenge.
Yeah.
He didn't. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think he actually touched
I don't think he touched him. He literally...
He may have kicked his foot slightly, but that's it.
It was light.
It was embarrassing that was.
It was so bad.
I have to say.
So,
do you have an
so
image
bad.
for it? Or not?
No, I didn't. You know what? I only focused on the Chelsea-Tottenham game. I've got 4 images.
Well, to be fair, I think we're flying through the rest of the games. So let's keep flying and then we'll get to that one. Then.
That one, as a neutral, what a game. But what a calamity of errors. In fact, actually, I should have got images for this game as well. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. And
what was it? So it was the ball, which is supposedly out of play.
Which I think was in play.
What I would say is that they should stick with the on-field decision because VAR cannot prove that it's out. So I say stick with the on-field decision there. But the ball comes... Oh, is Ahamada okay? I think he's cool.
Yeah, it's a late challenge.
Yeah, so I'd say that's the first one, but I'd say leave it as that. Stick with the on-field decision and the ball's in. Then I would go... The ball gets crossed in. Joe Linton, 1, push. That's a foul. 2, handball as well. 3, potentially Gordon was offside when all of this was happening as well.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how the goal stood.
And how long did they VAR it for? I think they said like 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Mate, that game should have finished 0-0.
Yeah, it should have. I'm sure both teams would agree they weren't at their best. Newcastle's defensively were brilliant though. They showed it on Match of the Day. The way they doubled up above Saka and Martinelli, like they gave him no joy.
Didn't let him cut inside whatsoever.
Yeah, so fair play to, I believe that would have been Gordon and Almiron. So fair play to both of them.
Yeah, Gordon, Almiron, and Trippier and Byrne. And then Byrne got injured and it was Livramento on as well.
Yeah.
I think they subbed off Almiron and RHEA done just as well, to be fair to him.
Absolutely. But that was look, the goal should not have stood.
No.
But there were 2 other incidents, potentially 3, because 2 incidents involved 1 player. Kai Havertz's tackle on, was it Trippier at the time?
No, it was on Bruno.
Oh, it was on Bruno.
Yeah, so
no wonder he was running around like a raging bull.
So, in my opinion, before you even say anything, both of them should have been sent off.
Yes, I agree.
Havertz's tackle in the first place is a red.
It is a
fact.
Red.
Bruno getting up and trying to kill him after is also a red.
It's crazy. It is so not he barged Jorginho in the back, and then he helped Ra. Oh yeah, because some of them are early, aren't they? And then he elbowed Jorginho. It was crazy.
He elbowed him straight in the face.
You know, it's so crazy.
Outrageous.
But Arteta whinging was a nuts.
That was hilarious. When we was listening to it in the car on the way back, that was jokes. I think the Ray made it funnier than it was, though.
It is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
How can this be the best league in the world?
It's disgraceful. I was like, yeah, stop whinging. Stop whinging. But no, you know, I could see why he's angry, but the rant was just a bit much.
It was funny, wasn't it?
It was. I don't know what's happened here. I think we managed to get a free kick. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with the referees. This is crazy. Right. One of the shocks though. Now, fair play. I know Forest have a decent home record, but Villa have been crazy. They've been on form lately. So Ola Aina and trust me to spot it wrong. Let me fix it real quick. Yeah, I put Mangala. So what happens when you're typing bare fast.
But yeah, Mangala is cold at DM, might I add. But
he is.
Beating an informed team like that, well done. Well done, Forest.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, it was very interesting to see that both goals were quite similar. You know, it was a ball cut towards like the edge of the box, and both strikes were
decent.
Very good. I mean, to be fair for Mangala's one, I think they've given it to him, but it could easily have been an Emi Martinez own goal because Mr. was a bit was flappy hands.
26 minutes. That needs to go in the. That needs to go in the thing.
But yeah, it was Mr. Flappy Hands afterwards. And it was just a shocking save, which obviously went in.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, Villa, had they won the game, would have gone to at least fourth place, I believe it was. But I think they stay. Is it fifth or are they sixth? I cannot remember.
No, Ahmad is through though. 5 on him. Pass the ball, man.
That's a crazy run. He's got. He had no support though. He's too quick.
That 29 is cold, isn't it?
He is decent.
Oh my. We are dead. I'm just saying this now. Teo's looking crap as well. Oh well. Is what it is.
So, continuing. Oh yeah, we'll get the league table. Oh, I forgot to get the thing up as well. I forgot about the FPL because Nicky normally goes through that as well. Oh gosh.
I mean, I could try and get it up.
All right, cool.
While you do that.
Luton won, Liverpool won. And you know what? Well done, Luton.
I'm upset that Luton didn't win, if I'm really honest.
They were brilliant. They were so good. They limited Liverpool to like half chances. I know Noodles missed an open goal after Salah he shanked his header, you know. And the counter attack for the goal they scored was unbelievable. So quick. And just the weight of pass from Barkley to Kabore, I believe it was. And then the cross from Kabore into Chong, and Chong obviously gets there ahead of Alisson. You know, to take the lead in the 80th minute. And they were doing such a good job. But similar to Fulham, they had the chances to get the ball away. They didn't. And then Harvey Elliott dinks one into the back post, and Diaz with the header. And obviously with his celebration, obviously acknowledging the freedom of his father who was kidnapped, I think last week. You know, so yeah, Luton will be hard done by. I mean, they will take a point. Like obviously if they can wait, this is a point against Liverpool, as we have pinball in the box there. Yeah, it's a point against Liverpool all day, every day, but they were 3.5 minutes away from a win. So they'll feel hard done by.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
We need to dedicate a lot of time for this. There's a lot to break down here. Spurs 1, Chelsea 4. Now, actually, JC, I might need a massive... No, don't worry.
What is it?
I was going to say, could you show Sofa's score, if that would be allowed?
Yeah, should be.
Just for that game. We're going to go, because Sofa's score has got so many, like, you don't really show the incidents. We're going to dissect each incident. We're going to talk about it. What a game for the neutral, by the way. But what a shamble of a game for VAR, in my personal opinion. Crazy, crazy game of football. So it starts off with Dejan Kulusevski. Great goal. Chelsea would be a bit disappointed that they didn't.
All right, where do you want me to go then?
Right. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to make this full screen. If you scroll down, please. And keep going. So the first one was Kulusevski, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. So if you scroll up. A bit more. Yeah, stop there. There we go. So the events. I've got it on my phone as well. So Kulusevski scores in the 6th minute. Cuts in, he takes a shot, and it took a deflection. I think it might have been off Diassi. Tottenham are 1-0 up, and they're coasting. When I mean it could easily have been 3-0. Then all of a sudden, Destiny Udogi's challenge, all of a sudden, it kind of woke Chelsea up. Now, he got a yellow card for this. All right? I'm going to put up a screenshot of the challenge. Hold on, bear with me. And in my personal opinion, I have no idea how this is not a red card.
Bro, who's going in 2 foot?
2-footed. Now, granted, Sterling moves out the way. I don't know if that should be a factor, because had Sterling,
I think it's the intent behind the tackle, in my opinion.
And the other factor is he got a bit of the ball. That doesn't mean anything in this modern game. Here is Dermot Gallagher's response, and you know the whole referee, the referees boys club, they're always backing each other. Here's his response.
Are you gonna back your boy?
I think the right decision was reached. It's not a nice tackle. There's no doubt about that. But he clearly missed the opponent. Yes, because Sterling moved out the way. It's a dumb comment. He goes in, gets some of the ball, which doesn't make it right, but he's not caught him with both feet. You see Sterling evades it, and that's what saves the doggy. It shouldn't save him. That's silly. That's like me throwing a punch and missing.
You still threw it.
I still threw the punch. You know? If he hadn't done that, it would have been a red card. It's a lot about where the contact is, how it's made, the intensity, the distance he's come from. I can't believe he said that. Shocking thoughts on that. You know? Okay. So that's that. Right, let me go back to SofaScore. Right, then...
I've forgotten my Premier League login, so I can't do it. I'm going to just go through it on my phone.
Cool. Then, Raheem Sterling scores. The goal gets chalked off, rightfully so. It has hit his hand. But there's an incident. Now, the funny thing is, actually, before that incident, there was this incident. So, as you can see, Romero's on the ground. And this is where he ends up. He didn't get sent off.
Well, you just kicked him.
He just kicked him. Now, granted, it was one of these like petulant ones, but he meant to kick him.
It's still a kick.
It's a red card. So he's still on the pitch. I'm thinking, what's going on here? Absolute madness. Tottenham should actually have 2 players sent off. Right. Sterling puts the ball in the back of the net. It's rightfully ruled offside. However, there's another incident. It's Romero again. He's crashed into Enzo. He's got the ball, but the follow-throughs hit Enzo in his shins. Rightfully sent off. Cool.
I disagree.
Interesting.
I think the first one 100% are red. I don't think that him clearing the ball and getting sent off is a fair red card. You know why I say that? Because it happened against us with Sacco, and I was fuming about it. Sacco cleared the ball. The ball was long gone. The player came in as he was clearing the ball, and his follow-through studded him right in the chest. And then he got sent off. There was no intention to hurt the person. He just put his foot through the ball. His foot, if you think about that, is still in a natural position when it actually hits him. His foot is still rising up for him trying to clear it upwards. That's not a red for me.
Here's where I disagree. He's gone on over the top of the ball.
No, he hasn't. He kicked the ball.
Wait, have another look. He goes,
I watched it. He kicks the ball.
It's right over his
foot.
He kicks the ball. He gets the top of the, but it's the top of the ball, and
no,
that's
kicks
why
under the ball, and that's why it goes up.
And then you'll see his studs are literally connected with his shin, like right there.
Yeah, that's his problem for being in the way.
Oh my!
He's cleared the ball.
So he should have done what Sterling done, jumped out of the way.
Well, that's what Dermot Gallagher's saying. Jump out the way, innit? But nah, seriously, I don't think it's a red. Purely because it's just a follow through going through the ball.
Fair enough. I respectfully disagree. I think it is a red.
Well, you're wrong. You're pagan.
I don't care. Cole Palmer slots it away, and to be fair, Vicario was so unlucky. He's got a hand to it, and he pushes it against the post, and it goes in.
That whole game, Vicario had one of the games of the century, even though his whole team was just letting him down everywhere.
He was good. Then they've had to make a double substitution. Both James Maddison and Mickey van der Ven had to go off injured. We don't know the extent to Maddison's one, but he kind of went down himself. Like there wasn't any contact. Van der Ven probably has a grade 3 hamstring tear. That could see him out for 3 months. So obviously he's going to have to wait for a scan and see. It was bad because obviously he's chasing Jackson back, and Jackson's fast. And he literally pulls up and just falls to the ground. Like, it was crazy. Cool. Then Levi Colville, I don't know what he's thinking. The team's already down to 10 men. He's going to get himself into a madness.
He said the thing.
Hmm?
He said the thing. He's down to 10.
I didn't realize, my bad. Well, they're down to 10, and he's gone over and he's gotten himself into an altercation. He could have easily got himself sent off. Right. Into the second half. Well done, Mauricio Pochettino. He takes Colville off because his head's lost. He's got head loss, so the Cucurella comes on. Now, Destiny Udogie is already on a yellow card, and he's now running along with Sterling, I think. I'm just going to slide tackle him. And I'm just thinking, you idiot. What are you doing? Tottenham are now down to 9 men. And this is where the entertainment starts. Because Ange Postecoglou, decides to play a high line. And the amount of chances Chelsea missed was embarrassing. Mark Cucurella missed. Jackson missed about 10 chances. Someone said that he should be in the team of the week. That was wild.
Well, you'll find out later. But all I had to say in response to that person that said it is, normally, if you get a hat trick, you get a 10 score, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
On the one that everyone gets their ratings from, Broski got a 6.7 and he still got a hat trick. How dead is he? How many chances did he miss? Too many.
Dead. And sorry, I even forgot. Caicedo had a goal disallowed as well for offside, which looked very marginal. Which I don't even think it was offside. Because when you look at Man City's one against, I can't remember, but Haaland jumped over the ball, and the goal was given. I think Ake scored that one. So I don't understand why this was given as offside, but yeah, it was just carnage. So many goals disallowed. I think Jackson had another one which was offside that was rightfully called off. It was crazy. Second half. So bear in mind, Tottenham have 9 men. Right, they have 9 men. Tottenham are also playing a high line, Chelsea couldn't keep the line. They were continuously going offside. It was just like, what are you doing? You know, Jackson is going 1-on-1 with goalkeepers, tripping over his feet, doing a complete madness.
That was nice. France tried to add a shot and the goalkeeper was scrambling.
Yeah, but then eventually they go ahead, and it was Nicholas Jackson, sorry, in the 79th minute. Finally, they timed their runs right, and it's a simple tap in for Jackson. Well, I wouldn't say simple tap in because
he nearly missed it.
It's what he's been missing, you know. Right. Then what happens next? Right. Now, before it goes to 3-1, so this is 2-1. Not only did Tottenham have a goal disallowed from Eric Dyer, rightfully so. Great finish from Dyer, but it was disallowed rightfully. But Bentancur, I don't know if he was trying to head his shin, but he was like, I don't know which one I should do. Should I dive in head or should I kick it? And he kind of went like that. And he should have scored, you know. So that could have and should have been 2-2. That how Tottenham got 2 chances playing with 9 men and the high line was unbelievable. And I think they just ran out of gas because Nicholas Jackson then gets his 3rd from a Conor Gallagher assist. Then he gets his 4th from a Cole Palmer assist. Does the Sue like he's like it. Big man, you're playing against 9 men. And then he could have had his 4th and he skies one. Like, it was absolutely crazy. What a game of football, by the way. And I hope I've covered everything in this game because it was carnage.
Wow. So the number 7 just out jumped Whitworth. Like, he got to it with his head before he'd get to it with his hands. He's too short. He's too short.
Oh, man. Right. Anything you want to say about the game, Jason? Because I think I've covered everything.
You know what I'm going to say? I was watching... so I tuned in to the game at 60 minutes. So I've already missed a fair amount of stuff. I thought the game was boring, so I turned it off at 70 minutes. And then I went about my business. Why did I do that? I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it. I went back and watched it again. I was thinking, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Whitworth's got to do better there. I've just seen it again.
Yeah, it's bad.
Shocking. But what a game. That is. It reminds me of Barclays. Remember when it was just a shit show all the time?
Oh man, sorry. But what a game! What a game for the neutral. But what a terrible, terrible display by the officials. Oh. It was a mess. It was a complete mess.
It's funny you've got refs that can't ref using VAR to help ref. It makes no sense. At least let the AI one do it. It done well in the World Cup, so why is apparently the Premier League better than the World Cup now?
Anyway, Ange imposter, no clue. Alex says that's an awful take. I hope you're joking. And he goes, I make crap jokes all the time. And then he says, JC, hold that. The question is, hold what? I don't understand. Type in the chat what you meant, by the way, man. All right, cool. I think we've covered all the games, I believe. All right, let me get rid of that banner. Right, let's do the team of the week. So, in goal, JC, can you talk us through why you've selected Vicario?
I just think that he was outstanding, and the fact that he was in a team that was just conceding shot after shot after shot after shot, even though it is Nick Jackson, still he made loads of saves, and if it weren't for him, that score genuinely could have been about 8-1. Seriously, it would have been that bad. The only other one is maybe John Stone, but you know, I think Vicario just absolutely smashed it, and unfortunately, the rest of his team let him down. He's been smashing it all year, really. So why not put him in today?
Affairs. Backline that was chosen by Dan, I believe.
I can check it for you.
He's gone Olaena, Anderson, Lascelles, and Mitchell. And you know, it's a fair backline. Fair, they all play very, very well.
Dan's moving like Lampard in the group chat. He just said second goal, lucky goal.
The midfield three, I've gone for that. So I've gone for Marvelous Nakamba. I think he had a very good game against Liverpool, in my personal opinion. Mangala, cracking strike against Villa. I mean, Martinez could have done better, but he had a good game all round. And in the 10, Bernardo Silva, who was just brilliant against Bournemouth, including some of the finishes. And we've just cleared the ball. And up top, this was Nicky's selection. Doku on the left.
Wait. Before you say that, he put Nick Jackson in over who? I forgot.
I think it was Kudus. It's poor, isn't it?
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good at all.
Nicky?
Hold that.
Such a poor decision. But I think we managed to convince him that it should be Kudus, Doku, and Luis Diaz. That's the front three. Right, let me get through this. Right, I think that leaves Ball of the Week.
Could it really be anyone else?
That's an easy one.
Could it really be anyone else?
1 goal, 4 assists, and he was tormenting Bournemouth. Absolutely tormenting Bournemouth. You know, he's been brilliant. If it weren't for the fact of Pep Roulette, personally, I think he should be starting every game. But Pep loves rotating.
Pep will drop him next game. I guarantee. That's why I'm not putting him in. I'm not putting him in my fantasy because I know Pep's going to drop him.
Yeah, to be fair, I've got a few injuries, so I've just thought, let me just leave him there. And luckily I did.
Also,
okay.
What's Madison saying? Because I've got him on my team, and I've played my wild card this week, so I might have to sub him out.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that we'll have to wait and see it. Might don't look good. I think they might rest him because of that game, then there's international break, innit? Yeah. Anyway. Break.
Back again. Could
it be anything else? I mean, the honorable mention to Bruno Guimaraes. Like, he's just a hired. But yeah, VAR's a mess, and it's not the technology; it's the incompetence
using it
of the Premier League, especially referees. But we can also throw that out to the Brazilian league, because obviously we heard John Textor absolutely go nuts for obviously the Botafogo decision. Speaking of Botafogo, they're playing tonight, aren't they? They got Vasco.
They're level points now with 3 teams. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
3 teams are on 59 points,
and they got 2 games in hand, so they need to win both of them.
I wouldn't say they bottled it, but they are bottling it.
Yeah, because they were 10 points clear or something.
Oh, they were long. They were far. They were 10 points clear with games in hand.
Yeah.
Get the leagues done. But
yeah, I'm sick of talking about this topic. So there's your brick of the week.
Hold that.
As always.
Stupid Premier League.
FPL.
Yes. Obviously, I'm gonna be going through it on my phone. You can see I got a screen crack. Don't judge me. At top, we've got Steve McKenzie with Louis in the 4th position. Let's scroll down. Martin Leonard is at 13th. Scrolling down, Rich is now 1st of Eagle Eyed Football in 19th position. And then it is RHEA.
Thank you, Doku.
and then it is RHEA in 27th. So there's a big gap now. Scrolling a little bit further down, we've got Tim, who's in 41st. And then, oh my gosh, Dan is in 47th. I am in 48th. So I'm now below Dan. If we keep going down. Oh my, no, I lied. Nicky's in 46th. Dan's in 47. I'm in 4. So I am the L of eagle-eyed football when it comes to fantasy.
Wait, where's Nate?
He doesn't do it.
Oh, he's not doing it this year, is he?
Apparently he's too cool. I think if there's a forfeit for FPL, he should do it because he's not even doing it.
Oh, snap, you've gone to the bottom of FPL.
Yeah, I'm bottom.
Mad.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, that if there, I know there's not a forfeit, but if there is, Nate should hold it because he's not even bothered to take part.
No, I don't think there is, to be fair.
Alexander, where are you, bruv? I don't see you in this league, and you're chatting the most.
Oh, so
Yeah, look at him. Big man, I don't see you in this league. Oh, no, I do. Oh, I lied. Wait, where is he? Alexander, you're behind Rich, so hold that.
wait, and he said, all, you know. No, have some respect.
Yeah, exactly. I'm backing my boy.
Hey, love. No. Wait, hold on. You're 22nd. About 20th.
Yeah, trust me, 22nd. And we don't do this equal point stuff, bruv. You are bottom of that 621. I see you.
Man, but it is all a laugh and a joke and stuff. And it's nice that there's so many getting involved.
100%.
You know? Oh, Eddie. Eddie's football waffles bottom.
Do that.
I'm gonna message him. He's a United fan. Hi, Alex, and he rounded.
Rounded to what? The nearest 10? You waste, man. You know this ain't no GCSE match, you know?
I'm gonna use that one, you know. I'm gonna use that one from now on. So that
how much do you weigh? 25 kg.
Rounded.
No, you're not. I rounded.
That's a great response. Guys, no, I appreciate you all. Yeah, we'll wrap up there because Champions League's gonna start up soon. Obviously tomorrow's Tactical is not live, but it is a premiere. So basically,
I will be in the comments. So if you guys want to ask any questions, I'll try and answer them all.
Yeah. So for those who don't know what a premiere is, it's basically it broadcasts live, but you're not actually live. But everyone can be in the comments and have a conversation and chat and stuff. So make sure you're there. Thursday we'll do the Everton preview. Friday, right presser. Saturday we're at the game.
Fan cams
and all of that. And Sunday the match reaction, and then it'll be international break. So I have to do the next Rich Reacts. JC's been on my case, and I keep forgetting, so I have to do it. And
also, if CM don't show for this rap battle, I win by default. I'm just saying.
So that has to be done during the international break.
Because everything that I need to, I'll put my hand up. Everything that I need to do is already uploaded to StreamYard and has been for the last 2 months. Yeah. And I remember I was getting stressed out by this guy saying, "Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it." Because I thought CM's done it already.
No, so did I, though.
Yeah. I thought, CM's done it already. I need to think fast. And now look.
That's it. I still think you should make a longer version, though.
Rap battle version 2. Who am I against?
Not version 2. Just what you've done is good. Just add to it. For each one,
you know what? Yeah, that's actually long. I can't lie to you. You know how long it was to write those bars. Genuinely, like 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right, Broski. But listen, big up everyone. Thank you once again for getting us to 1,700. I guess it's road to 2K, but we take small steps. all said.
The
Oh,
big
yeah.
goal is road to 2K, but
Yeah,
any subscriber, we appreciate it.
100%. And also, what we'll do on Thursday, we'll update you with the Make-A-Wish charity campaign.
Yeah,
I believe it might
100%.
still be on £250, but I haven't checked it in a while. So, yeah, we'll update you with that. But
Yeah,
thank you for the
100%.
donations so far as well. JC, up the palace.
CM shook of me.